I like to go into concerts with cookies in my backpack. Like, I loved that. But my friends, like, literally, like, convinced me to be able to do this. And not only they convinced me to do it, like, to this day, they still support me. If it's a birthday or an anniversary, whether it's for their cousin, their sister, their baby, their whoever, they still always recommend me. If they find spaces or places that I can participate, they're always inviting me. So friend and family support is very important. However, it's also important for you to have a product, have a work ethic, and have a consistency and a brand that your friends will be proud of. So they don't mind referring you to people, because they don't want to refer you just because you're their homie. Right. And then it makes them look bad because you don't have a quality product, you're not consistent, or whatever the case may be. So I tell young entrepreneurs or up-and-coming entrepreneurs all the time, my thing is lateral networking. You know what I mean? Like, network, like your friends, if your friends have art and you do, you know, bracelets or whatever, like, combine it together. Find a show, get one roof, and y'all all pull it together.
That's it. And you got to come over to my Gospel Soul Studio.
Okay.
But I am also, people know me, I got a lot of hats, literally, but
all right.
You know, singing, bringing artists together, preaching, teaching, speaking, whatever it is. Now, I saw the Sweet Lounge. Okay. So, fill me in on the Sweet Lounge.
So, the Sweet Lounge is something that was curated by me and a local DJ Anarchy at my pop-up shop. So, if you know me, you know I love music. Like, I used to live at concerts. A lot of people that I met, a lot of experiences that I had were the result of me being at a concert with cookies in my backpack.
She loves good music too. She was playing the Gap Band when we walked in here.
So
hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, I know a lot of DJs in the city, and I reached out to DJ Anarchy. And we just decided to create a space where on Sundays there would be a vibe where people can kind of get ready for the week. So it was there at my pop-up at Project Warehouses, and I decided to bring it over here when I opened up the storefront here. So it's a Sweet Lounge, and it's also happy hour. So I typically have the same DJ. For the first 3 years of me being open, DJ Real Chill, shout out to her. She's retired from DJing now. She's getting ready to give birth to her second son. So now the DJs from Soul Control, which is DJ Anarchy, the one who curated co-created the Sweet Lounge, and DJ Elevated. Their group is called Soul Control. They're the DJs here that do it now. And so they really create a vibe for people to come and chill and relax. It's always family-friendly music. Like I said, it's happy hour, so the treats are only $4 all day. And it's a way, so the Sweet Lounge and happy hour is a way for me to incentivize my customers, because I don't really have like a loyalty reward or a punch card. So I know Houston traffic is ridiculous, so everybody can't get here before 6 o'clock. So I open later on Sundays. I don't open up until 2, so you have time to worship if that's what you want to do. Then go to Big Mama house, eat what she cooked, and then Big Mama probably ain't making desserts no more, so you just come over here to Crumbville and get your sweets, and then just come and hang out and like meet strangers. Like people, y'all probably saw that people came in here from AT&T wanting to like sell me some products, which is cool. No, nothing against them. They're a great company. I work for them, but like this is a wireless place. Like I don't have Wi-Fi here intentionally because I want people to talk and meet each other. So many business connections and friendships have been cultivated in this space because people are not distracted from the outside world and the phone and all of that. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes. Do we have any questions from anybody here? You want to ask us something?
I don't have any questions, but I do have a comment.
Okay.
I just want to commend you on what I heard through your whole story was God.
Yeah.
And just, I was always taught, if you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plan.
Right.
And like you said, this wasn't your plan.
It wasn't.
But God stepped in and through your friends and your family and everybody showed you where he wanted you and what he wanted you doing. And that's all that I see right here.
Right.
And I want to commend you on following God's word and putting him first in your life, because there's no way this would have been possible without you putting him first. I know that because of who I am and whose I am.
Right.
So I just want to commend you on walking your walk.
Thank you.
And let you know that you're doing a fantastic job, and you are in an ideal place, and God has you.
Thank you.
I can see that.
Thank you for that reminder.
Amen.
Yes.
I would like to commend you on your positive energy.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're positive energy. That I couldn't go out first having positive energy. Being an entrepreneur, sometimes you think about things. I should have done this, I should have done that. But I'm enjoying your positive energy.
Thank you. Thank you
Amen.
so much.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Yes.
I too have some visions. I too, as an entrepreneur, thank you for the encouragement.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now we got people that are tuning in that would love to know where to find you on social media, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I am stalking her Instagram. Listen, but tell us about vegan versus, you know, 'cause some people don't want straight up sweets.
Awesome.
But some people say, well, what about me? I saw vegan.
Right.
So
Right.
tell us about it.
So if you've been here, you know, or if you've seen it, I specialize in cookies, brownies, and stuffed cups. I have vegan and non-vegan options. I've been making vegan options for a little over 10 years. I started making vegan options because my taste tester, who I mentioned him earlier, Russell Guess, he's a local producer, the one who got me on Twitter, he was vegan, but he was compromising his diet to taste my treats, and I felt bad. So I started making treats that he can eat, and as you can see, he was already saying that he wanted to tell people about the treats. So once I started making the vegan treats, he just started telling people. And actually ended up getting to a person who was friends with the owner of Sunshines. She ordered the treats for Arga, who is the owner of Sunshines, for her birthday, and she reached out to me after she got the treats, and I started reselling to her. So I started making treats for Sunshines probably 8 or 9 years ago. So I baked for them up until recently. So the vegan treats, it just means that they don't have any animal byproducts. So no butter, no eggs, no dairy, no bleached flour or sugar. Some people don't know that sugar and flour is bleached using charred animal bones. So that means it comes in contact with animals, so that's how it would make it not vegan. And I also make gluten-free. A lot of people, or some people, are starting to have a gluten insensitivity.
Right.
And gluten is just a protein in wheat that causes the elasticity in baked goods. And it's actually the way that they process it is what people have an allergy to. So just to make sure that people can enjoy sweets without having to suffer just because of some type of medical issues. Yeah. So I don't really do fad baking, but like if it's an actual health issue that causes some type of dis-ease in your body, then definitely I'm making those type of treats.
So you heard it. I got a sister-in-law that's vegan. Come on, baby.
Yes,
It's
and they're
okay.
delicious. They're delicious. You won't believe that they're vegan. So.
And speaking of that, we're about to take a little tour with her. We're about to do some shopping. Okay. You know, I know I am. I'm not just brownie. I'm in love with the red velvet. But I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to try a little vegan. I'm going to try a little regular. But either way it goes.
How you spell it?
Half of the stuff I said I don't know how to spell. But I can read.
All right.
We can read. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Right.
Let's see what you got for us today. You ready?
So here is like the main display for my stuffed cups. Typically on the bottom row is where I have the cupcakes that don't have cookies baked on the inside, because that's what a stuffed cup is. It's my signature cupcake. I've been making them since like 2009. It was my creation. A way to combine cookies and cupcakes. People knew me as a cookie lady, but my niece was like, cupcakes are about to be popular, and you need to start making cupcakes. And I was like, no, people know me for the cookie lady. I want to say, she was like, that's cute. But these cupcakes are about to blow up, and you should jump on them. So she was like, why don't you find a way to put them together? So I did. So all of the cupcakes that you get from Crumbville will always have a cookie baked inside, except for the ones that are on the bottom row on this front display. Whenever I have a cupcake that doesn't have a cookie inside, it'll be there. Today for those options, I have banana pudding. It's going to be a banana cake. It has a vanilla wafer crust that I make at the bottom and then pudding inside. Then I have blueberries and cream cheesecake and strawberries and cream cheesecake. Those both have a layer of graham cracker crust at the bottom, a layer of cheesecake, and then they're filled with cheesecake. So then when you come to the back,
That's all I can say.
When you come to the back, this is going to be the section that has the vegan options in it. And don't think that you have like boring vegan options, because I have red velvet with chocolate chip. I have carrot cake, vegan carrot cake, vanilla Oreo. I have a vegan banana pudding. And then I also have cookie samples all the time. So you come in and you see cookies that look interesting and you want to know how they taste. You can use a tongs to get them out of the jar. Just make sure you take the cookie off of the tong before you put it in your mouth. I wish I didn't have to give those directions, but sometimes I do.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, somebody thought it was okay to eat it off the tongue. So,
my God.
However, but yeah, so that's basically it. The brownies are normally on the counter display on the bottom. I typically have vegan options on the top 2 rows here. And then the little jars on the counter are the cookie samples. So I have a lot of interesting flavors. I've created over 60 different flavors of cookies and probably over 30 different flavors of stuffed cups. And the flavors rotate in and out. There's some staples that kind of stay in rotation all the time, like the vanilla double chocolate chip pecan or the vanilla peachy cobblicious, which is going to be a vanilla cake with my peach cobbler cookie inside. But yeah.
Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all. Let me stand over here. So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
This is Crumbville.
When she comes back, she'll tell you her Instagram, Facebook, her Twitter, so that you can keep up with her. But I love you all. I gotta go. Because I got stuff to do, like eat. Okay? Okay? Here she comes. She'll let you know what her Instagram is while I get to shopping.
Yes. So my Instagram is going to be E-Doublicious Treats. People sometimes ask about the difference between E-Doublicious Treats and Crumbville. E-Doublicious Treats is actually the product. Like I said, I baked for Sunshines. I also baked for the Heinz Center. So I bake for different places. So when you get the treats are E-Doublicious. When you come to the space, it's Crumbville. And Crumbville is the home of the E-Doublicious Treats.
Okay.
Yes. So you can also search Crumbville, C-R-U-M-B like boy, B like Victor.